Good morning, guys, and how are you? Are you okay? I hope so. So, today, really, I'm very happy and very excited to tell you about my history of learning English. I mean that I learned English in Sudan and it was very difficult and very hard. Learning English in the non-English spoken country is very difficult. Yes. Are you learning English, right? I now speak English, but it wasn't easy. I was studying and studying for hundreds of hours. I wanted to be a fluent speaker, but I was just not improving. My studies was not effective. I was so disappointed. I felt really depressed. I was thinking, am I an idiot? I thought that I was just too lazy to learn a language. I decided I didn't have talent or the ability to learn a foreign language. I felt really beaten. But that was one amazing experience. Everything changed for me. One day, I was talking to an Englishman that just I had met. I introduced myself in English and I tried to have a conversation with him, and he asked me an easy question and I tried to answer him. But the word won't come out from my mouth. I couldn't say what I want to say. And then, in the middle of his speaking, suddenly, I started to cry. I cried in front of the man I didn't know. I don't know the reason why, but I was thinking in my mind what I have been doing. I have studied and studied for hundreds of hours, and I can't give simple answer. Oh, what is that about? This have been waste of my time, and I absolutely don't have any ability to speak a foreign language. That is it. But who cares? I'm not going to study anymore. I quit. Oh, so okay. I was thinking. I decided there is no reason to try anymore. So, honestly speaking, when I wanted to decide to quit, it felt so happy and my stress was gone. And the next morning, everything changed. That morning, as always, I woke up and I was sitting on my desk in front of me with that a language book I have been studying. I thought to myself, shall I throw this book away? No, maybe I will give it to a friend. And then I start to feel disappointment into myself. If I quit, what experience may I lose? What will I miss out in my life? My destiny might disappear. I may let a big opportunity for success. I may regret it. I was sitting in my desk, looking at my unopened study book. What should I do? I had to make a decision. That is it. I can't put up myself like this. I'm going to be serious. I want to be my best. I will really become a fluency speaker. But how can I do that? But I have no idea. And so how? And somewhere I will make it happen. I had strongly determined a new attitude and new determination. Opened my book and started studying. I decided I will do it. I said to myself, rise up to myself. I felt absolutely to be fluently. And suddenly I had an image in my mind to fluently speaking English. To make this image in reality, I have to try to find a new method to change. And I began to understand what is the effective study. I started to see the difference between learning the work and learning doesn't work. And then I started with all my ability to understand the natural English speaking fluently, and I follow native speakers every single day. Little by little, I gain confidence and hope. But just one thing that going well, I had an obstacle. But I don't have anyone to speak. But I have a lot of work to do. It was a big obstacle, you know, guys. I had to learn how to make the study and the practice anytime and to affect and to protect my English. And surprisingly, I learned to speak English while living in Sudan. So, it not need to live in this English-speaking country, but if you have a desire and target, everything will become reality. To have a purpose and to have your own potential and continuing daily practice, it will become happen. So I have a question for you guys. When you become excellent speaker English, what do you want to use it? What do you want to experience? Imagine yourself using excellent English. Well, what are you doing? How it is feel? Now, hold on that feeling. Don't lose it. Don't give up. So, just now, and even I start to study French language. But when I started, the alphabet or the letters are very different from English letters, and the pronunciation was very hard. I thought that I remember the first day that one of a friend, she was trying to teach me the alphabet. When she said A, and I replied to him A in English. Oh, he said. She said, oh no, it is totally different from English alphabet or English letters. The pronunciation totally different. We said A like that. Okay, I try to follow, but suddenly I try to reply her in English. Step by step, I'm very great to sing her right now. So, in this right moment, I understand every single word in French that has been spoken. So I am very happy and I'm very excited. And so I am giving you advice. Keep practicing every day. There is a lot of video on YouTube